Attention! This next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing your first competitor. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 2 losses. He stands 176 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 65.98 kilograms. Representing Spitfire and fighting out of Berlin, Germany. Please welcome Alisher Abdullaev. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 12 wins and 3 losses and 1 draw. He stands 180 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 66.12 kilograms. Representing Team Thriving and fighting out of Herley, Netherlands. Please welcome Jarno The referee is Gard Richter.
Very excited for this fight. It really is a do not blink kind of fight between them. These fighters have 14 wins by way of stoppage, 9 first-round finishes collectively.
Expect to see Jarno throw hand combinations, follow him up with a kick.
Nice inside leg kick thrown there by the southpaw, Alisher. Oh, straight shot right down the middle.
Little hook from the southpaw, Alisher.
Both these guys very evenly matched, very dangerous, and potentially a big statement win. One of these guys could place himself front and center as the #1 contender for the NFC featherweight title.
Abdullaev shifting just a little bit from that southpaw back to an orthodox stance and then returning quickly to southpaw. Beautiful timing!
That was textbook. Catch the kick, follow up with the strike, put your opponent on their back.
Infighting like life. Timing is everything, Brave Nation. You just saw perfect timing.
Good solid head positioning here from Abdullaev. Just underneath the chin, controlling the head. But Errens could be looking to set up a triangle here, has wrist control. Very dangerous off his back, as we alluded to. 5 wins by submission, all different submissions. Just locking up that body triangle from the bottom, lets it go. Usually when a fighter opens up their guard, it means that they're trying to create something, whether that be space or a submission opportunity for themselves.
Got the frame, nice little elbow from bottom.
That was very nice. Alisher trying to open up that guard. Firm grip of the wrist. There's Jarno.
Jarno is pushing on that knee, grabbing his foot, trying to pull the foot inside his opponent's thigh so he can try and get a sweep. Now what he's looking for is a submission, working those legs up high.
Playing the high guard game. Big shots to the midsection. Oh, just misses with the elbow.
Bump sweep attempt, denied.
Again with the wrist control. Frame off to the elbow, here it comes. Oh, good defense from Jarno.
Alisher doing a good job of avoiding the attacks from bottom, but he needs to do a little bit more than that. That's what he needs to do.
Space created by Jarno. Potential for an up kick here. Oh, right to the chops.
X kick from the bottom.
2 minutes left in the opening round.
Again, Jarno pushes the knee down. Very subtle technique. Pushes the knee down, gives him the space he needs to get a foot in the hip or an elevator underneath his opponent's thigh.
And once Jarno may be the guy on the bottom, he's been the one I think's been more proactive. He's landed the short elbows, he's landed the up kicks. Aside from the takedown, Jarno's potentially running this fight from his back.
The takedown used to count for a very, very great deal in mixed martial arts. The sport, the unified rules of mixed martial arts have evolved since then. Whoa, another up kick attempt, but that was preceded by 2 nice lefts to the head.
My Alisher's turning up the heat. Needs to be careful not to be overzealous in these positions.
Stack pass was successful.
Into the north-south position. Really try and set up a north-south choke.
Something we don't see a lot, Phil. Jarno tried an elbow from bottom north-south.
Jarno trying to get in on a takedown of his own. Needs to be wary of a guillotine choke here. Potential Peruvian necktie. Very difficult from this position. Very difficult in general.
Yeah.
Slides her arm through.
It's a face crank right now. It's not a choke.
Jarno manages to pop the head out, but that would have been incredibly uncomfortable. He's in on a heel. Doesn't quite have
Both of them are in on heels. Leg lock battle.
50-50 position here. This is where it's so dangerous because you have to commit both hands to the leg lock game, leaving yourself exposed to strikes. I always get a little bit nervous when I see somebody with terrible knees. I always get a little bit nervous when I see a heel hook. Wouldn't even know where to begin deconstructing that fight with regards to scoring. Both fighters had opportunity. Both fighters had points where they were landing damage. This was beautiful. Catching a kick straight down the middle into the takedown. Very, very clean martial arts.
Thank you, Brave Jim, for another look at the action in that wild first round.
There you see the up kicks from Jarno Errens. I wonder if Jarno's going to be a little bit freer with the kicks, or if that takedown has put a little bit of a tick in his head, knowing that it's going to be caught. Nope, throwing the kicks happily. Oh, what a shot to the body. That absolutely echoed through the auditorium here. Oh!
Phil, we just had our takedown of the night.
That was incredible. Some lucky photographer has got an incredible shot if they caught that right. And into the mount position. Pretty much a full round with which to work from the mounted position. This is exactly where Jarno wants to be. Gives up the back.
Jarno's got the back.
Body triangle in.
His position is secure.
Trying to go for a solo, or trying to get an arm or the leg here.
Alisher's going to try and throw him forward slightly if he can.
Abandons it. He's now trying to work for the rear naked choke. He's not underneath the chin, but this is uncomfortable.
Close, Phil.
This is a face bar. It's incredibly uncomfortable. Giving the thumbs up to the referee.
Very smart on the part of the fighters, telling the referee, Brave Nation, that he's not in any danger of going out.
Could eat some big shots here. That body triangle is tight.
Alisher trying to throw his opponent forward.
And attempting to buck Jarno off. He may have just put himself deeper in a little bit of danger. Jarno just trying to soften up.
Jarno staying busy, throwing light shots, trying to see what reaction he gets from his opponent, trying to get reads.
He's gone bicep grip on it again. I don't think it's underneath the chin. Jarno's leaking all over the cage here. I'm not quite sure when the strike happened that cut him open. He's slowly trying to age his way underneath the chin, and if you're Abdullaev and you're in this position, yes, it's uncomfortable, but you're hoping that Jarno doesn't realize he's not underneath the chin and puts everything into it.
Not only is it uncomfortable, Phil, you know in this position you are losing large on the eyes of the judges. He's going to do everything he can, wait for one moment, and then explosively try and get out of there. Trying to shake his opponent just a little bit high.
Grabbing the back of the head, trying to get him off here. It's so much harder to do when your opponent has the body triangle locked up.
This is an excellent technique when your opponent has hooks in. It's less effective against that figure four. Short choke attempt.
Switches palm to palm, but once again, not quite underneath the chin.
It's getting a little bit lower.
You can see that cut corner of the eye of Jarno. I can't remember definitively where that may have happened in the rounds. Clash of head, perhaps? Abdullaev doing the right thing by rolling to the side. That the triangle is locked on to alleviate some of that pressure, but Jarno doing a great job of bringing him back to the center point.
Less than 1 minute, Brave Nation.
Oh, doing a little bit of talking to one another. Oh, to be a fly in the cage.
You'll see an Alisher throwing some strikes.
Potentially throwing some insults.
Strikes and insults from being back mounted. Little muffler attempt there.
I'll be interested to see just exactly where that cut is on the eye of Jarno.
It's just on the inside of the ridge of the brow.
So it's not causing an impediment to his vision.
It is in all likelihood a relatively safe place for a cut. We've got world-class medical team here. They will doubtless have a look at it in between the rounds, but I don't believe it's going to be an impediment. We got 10 seconds now, Brave Nation.
Carrick, question. Of a round and walk away with the 10-8 round. Can you make the argument that due to the dominance from Jarno taking it back and retaining back position with the submission attempts, he potentially has a 10-8 rounder?
That was potentially a 10-8 round, but I didn't see any submission attempts that were close enough or heavily damaging strikes that were close enough. However, as I said earlier, the tradition here in Germany is world-class. They are at the bleeding edge of mixed martial arts technology, mixed martial arts development, and if in their opinion it's a 10-8, I absolutely wouldn't disagree. However, I do not think it was a submission attempt that was close enough. I do not think that the strikes were damaging enough.
Still all to play for.
Jarno Errens has the momentum. Let's see if he can carry it into round 3. Double touch of the hands. That shows double respect.
Oh, just shy with the uppercut. Alisher counters beautifully. All about the striking exchanges in the opening third and final round here.
Alisher determined to land a big shot.
Oh, he's just throwing at will here. Wants to make this third round his by doing something very definitive. Jarno is always dangerous. He has a fantastic uppercut. A rear uppercut of his, the fight that, or the strike that turned out the lights of Max Kruger. Potentially out on the guillotine. He has the arms trapped.
Elbow's just a little high right now. It's on the side of the jaw, not down on the trachea. There's going to be an escape. There it is.
Fantastic back and forth fight here, Carrick. Very, very difficult to score. This is why I'm much happier in my position as a commentator than our judging friends.
Jarno likely to start trying to attack from bottom.
Realistically, neither fighter can afford to rest here with such a finely poised fight. Be interesting to see how the judges score that first round.
Alisher would likely do himself a favor if he tries to pass at least to top half guard.
Jarno has that knee shield in. Lets it go, back to close guard. Nice little elbow from the bottom there. Guard is open, foot's on the hip.
Third time, I love that technique. Take the hand, push the knee down, create that space you need to get that foot in the hip. From there, create a little bit of distance from which you can stand, strike, or submit.
Mate, I thought he was going to drop down for the leg there. Thought he was going to drop down for the calf crush, decided to abandon it.
Halfway through the third round, Brave Nation.
Close guard here, right in the center of the cage.
Oh, arm bars in place. Sweep. Control. Triangle.
Nice switch to the triangle. Oh,
Escape.
Beautiful transitions.
Technique, back take.
Back take again from Jarno.
No hooks in yet.
Incredible fight. Jarno sticking.
One hook in, Brave Nation.
Jarno sticking to Alisher like a backpack. May choose to lock his feet here in that reverse half guard position. Trying to get that other hook in. He's a little bit too much on the side here for me. Readjusts. There it is, both hooks.
Denied. Hook was denied. Quick little hand, yanked it off.
May switch to the body triangle again. Has to let it go. Coming up to the final minute. Both these guys have to go for broke. Takedown attempt by Alisher. Good use of the wizard to keep himself standing from Jarno.
Less than a minute now.
Can either of these fighters land something big?
Phil, one huge move right here could win the entire fight.
Huge takedown, a huge shot. Both these athletes so finely poised, so evenly matched. Rolling, good fight. Big knee from Errens. Doing a good job here not to be taken down.
Quick look at the time. See how much is left. Frame. It's going to be a knee, and then likely an elbow, and then an escape. Escape was denied.
Fight here, we're seeing some of the action from that third and final round.
Brave Nation, unlike most sports, if you watch cricket, if you watch football, when the match ends, you know who won. Right now, we do not know who won. In this moment, this long minute of anticipation is one of the most exciting things that happens in this sport.
Unless you're one of the fighters. Here the fighters are going through mental torture right now, asking their coaches, did I win? Have I done enough? I'm sure both fighters believe they have done enough to win, and conceivably you could make an argument for either fighter here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these two. An incredible bout once again. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your first judge scores about 29-28. Your next judge scores about 29-28. And your third judge scores about 29-27 for unanimous decision victory. Out of the red corner, Jarno Errens!